Today is a sad day in America, in Zayden's world. It's a different type of video today. Today we are grieving the loss of a loved one. But before we get to that, it's story time. So, I, Zayden, am very passionate and love the gaming series Dance Dance Revolution. Now, I'm not crazy freaking amazing at it, but the music, I listen to the DDR music like every single day, and it's really fun to play with friends, whatever. So really passionate about that. I like the DDR lore and stuff like that. Back to that in a second. But anyways, really fun. Pump it up. Sure, like that too, but it's not like DDR. DDR itself, like by Konami, that franchise, love it. That being said, where I live, there's only two DDR machines. There's a DDR-X2 machine, which notoriously sucks because the player 2 side of that machine is glitched. Apparently that's a thing on all X2 machines. I don't know. So that one kind of sucks. But then we had a Supernova machine, DDR Supernova machine. Me and my friend Wes, we love playing DDR. We used to go to the X2 machine because that was like the only one we have. And then we discovered the Supernova machine, which blew our freaking minds that we were even in the presence of a Supernova machine. And that machine was way, way better. There was an infinite select song time, so we didn't have to rush to pick a song. There was no glitch. There was songs on the Supernova machine that we liked that aren't on the X2 machine. It was freaking awesome. Also, the arcade where the Supernova machine was, it was kind of it was pretty cool because they had the blackout lights and the little stars on the ceiling and shit. It was pretty cool, kind of an old arcade. Recently, as I usually do, I discovered a new DDR song that I liked. Sent it to my friend Wes because I like sharing DDR music with him. And I go down these DDR rabbit holes sometimes. I just recently discovered, I didn't even know this, that a new DDR game came out last year. So I was looking where I could play this DDR game because here in South Carolina, we have Dave & Buster's, but Dave & Buster's doesn't have DDR. There's only Pump It Up. So we don't have any modern DDR cabinets, I don't think, in our state at all. So the closest actual modern DDR machine, which would be DDR 30A or whatever it's called, but now last year it got updated to DDR World, which is the new version of the game, so the new DDR game. And I wanted to see, where can I play this game? Well, there's one in some arcade called Round 1 or whatever, Round 1, I forget what it's called. But there's one in North Carolina, and they have the new version of the game. So amidst this, research I was doing on this new DDR game, I was looking for this arcade called Round 1. Well, the arcade that had the Supernova machine was called Player 1-Up. It was some retro gaming bar thing. All the games there were Galaga, Pac-Man, pinball machines, all shit I don't give an actual freaking flip about. But they did have a Supernova machine, which was awesome. So I was trying to look up the Round 1 thing, but my brain kind of I wasn't paying attention. I was just on autopilot mode. And I looked up the 1-Up arcade thing. And the very first result that came up when I typed that in Google was an article. It was an article I have not read. And it was an article that it will probably change my life forever. Click on this article and look what it says. A Murrells Inlet restaurant and arcade is permanently closed. Here's what to know. An arcade-themed eatery that opened in 2022 in Murrells Inlet shut down in March 2025. The restaurant owner, Howard Bower, could not be reached for comment before publication. Despite being listed on Google, the arcade's Facebook and Instagram accounts no longer exist. Player 1-Up and Murrells Inlet announced in a Facebook post that the restaurant would close March 2nd, 2025, noting that it was quote-unquote game over. So this was published in March, and I'm really thinking to myself, I thought me and Wes definitely been there since before, since March. But I guess not. I don't know if Dr. Strange has the time stones messing with my mind or something? Because we've definitely, I feel like, been there in the last month. Not since before March 2nd. So, yeah. What does this mean? Well, the arcade with our friend DDR Supernova is shut down. Which means, fortunately, to my utter utmost dismay and bewilderment, when I read this article, it hit me that our friend DDR Supernova was gone forever. A machine that is a legendary gaming artifact. A machine you don't see every day. That some people in this generation are lucky to even see with their very own eyes. It was gone forever. Upon seeing this information, I immediately called up my friend Wes. And unfortunately, I had to hit him with the cold water because he deserved to know just as much as I did. And safe to say, he was also not very happy. He was not a very happy camper about this information. We loved that machine like it was a loved one in our family. And we were actually just recently talking about going back there and playing that machine. So, yeah. I tried doing some more research on this situation to see what was going on, what happened to this arcade. Because when we went there, it was relatively busy. Like, it had a good amount of people going in and, like, buying food and sitting at the bar and stuff. And, like, so I thought it was a moderately successful, like, small little business. But, so what was going on? So I did some research, and I really honestly found nothing. All I figured out was the owner was a former police officer, and when people are reaching out asking what's going on or what happened to the business, he's just ghosted. He's just not saying a fucking word, apparently. Upon researching this situation, I did find a YouTube video, I guess some locals did, or made about this arcade, and, well, I'm going to show you guys what my friend looked like, what my living, breathing, once friend looked like when he was still around. I will say, if you are passionate about DDR, viewer discretion is advised because of what these people do. But I just want to share this moment with you guys, and you'll see my friend here, and we'll just go through memory lane together. Here we go.
Master cut. They've got your pinball machines.
And there she is. She's honestly as beautiful as the day I first met her. DDR Dance Dance Revolution Supernova. A legendary dancing game. It's not even dancing. Legendary just game in general made by Konami. And as you can see here, her lights are still on. Her screen's still on. You got the intro going on. I think that character's name is Emmy. Emmy doing the tutorial how to play the game. It's just to know that she's gone and seeing her again. It's just, I don't know.
They have that dance party thing that everybody likes to do a dance off.
Dance party thing. Dance party thing. Dance party thing. Really? That's what that is? Just a dance party thing? Ma'am, if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, maybe just don't fucking say anything at all. Dance party thing. You just looked at the fucking face of Dance Dance Revolution Supernova and called it a dance party thing? Are we fucking dead ass? You might as well just said the hard fucking R. That is the equivalent of what you just said. You're calling this thing fucking slurs. You are in the presence of a fucking supernova machine, and your old geriatric brain doesn't even know that you're in the presence of something, a legendary artifact such as this machine. You're fucking clueless as to what you're even saying or doing right now, and you have the fucking gall, the audacity to call it a dance party fucking thing. Say some shit like that again, motherfucker. I'll fucking suplex you.
Beatbox, you want to get up there and do it?
You want me to demonstrate it?
Yeah.
This is, if anybody who respects DDR as much as me, You might want to click off the video or close your eyes for this. Here we go.
Go ahead. Uh-oh, look at those dance moves.
First of all, take your fucking beer off the machine. Second of all, not a goddamn single player in DDR history has ever hit this fucking move while playing DDR. You clearly have not a goddamn clue what you're doing or what this machine is, so get the fuck off of it. Sir, you're not even looking at the screen. You're not even looking at the screen, sir.
Look at those dance moves.
You don't dance. It's a rhythm game.
You need to do it.
Yeah, I think I could beat that because first of all, I look at the fucking screen when I play the game. I don't turn my back to the screen and start hitting a fucking Michael Jackson. That's not how you play the game. You clearly don't know what you're doing. Get me out of here. I can't do it. Get me out. Anyways, that was her when she was still around. This was the arcade that she resided in, and the main takeaway from this video I want to express to you guys is this was a cruel reminder to me and my friend Wes that absolutely nothing in this world is permanent. Everything you care about is only temporary, and the moments you share with your loved ones, while you don't realize it in the moments, but they don't last forever. One day, the things that you care about, the people that you care about, they're going to be gone. And you honestly have no idea when you'll spend your last moments with something you care about. So, if you have a friend or a loved one, a DDR machine that you haven't seen in a while, haven't talked to in a while, someone you haven't reached out to in a while, maybe a friend that lives somewhere else now, or maybe you fell out with a friendship or something, but you still care about them, maybe reach out to them, because one day, you never know when it just will be gone, just like that. I took this machine for granted. I thought it would be there forever, but woke up one day and it was gone. So, cruel reminder and lesson in life, never take anything for granted. So I'm going to sit here and mourn the loss of a family member, a loved one, someone that was there for me when I needed it most, someone that has some of the best music in gaming history. When we first met this machine, we were beyond excited, and my friend Wes, he took this one photo to commemorate the excitement that we were feeling, and he wanted to capture the moment. He took this beautiful picture of her. She looks absolutely stunning. The Konami logo is bright and center on the screen, and unfortunately, this is the only photo we have of her, but I'm just glad that we have something to remember her by and with in general. We have spent hours here at this machine, and we wish we could spend more hours here at this machine, but life, unfortunately, had other plans. So I would like to take a moment of silence for this beautiful, beautiful piece of gaming history that is now gone. It's absolutely just heartbreaking how this age of gaming is dead, and even the companies that are trying to revive and solely live off of nostalgia and relive these old gaming days, these companies that work around this idea, they are also failing. So the age of DDR and old school fighting game cabinets, the true early 2000s, 90s arcade experience, it's dead. And even the companies that try to bring it back, they also die. This thing just won't come back. It just wants to stay dead. It is truly heartbreaking, and I want to miss you, DDR Supernova. Everybody, just a moment of silence, please.
Revolution! Dance Revolution! Let's DDR! Select a style. Single play. Select music.
I didn't grow up playing DDR, unfortunately. When I was in the arcade, and I was mostly around Pump It Up machines, because that's just what's around here where I've lived growing up, I always thought it was something that was embarrassing, like I was dancing and other people were going to see me dancing. I realized it wasn't dancing, it was a rhythm game, and I became passionate about it. And the music, I liked it so much, eventually I overcame that fear of people looking at me dancing and judging me or whatever. And it's just, this game and its music and its presentation, it strikes so much nostalgia in me, even though I didn't play it growing up. But that era that I did grow up in, where this game was around, the style and music that doesn't exist anymore, this game captures that early 2000s gaming vibe so well, and it just hits, it's just a home run for me. My favorite part about this whole machine actually is its ranking screen and how it sounds and how it looks. For some reason, this ranking screen in this DDR game is just, I don't know. There's just something about it to me that just, it takes me back. I can't put it into words. It is a feeling I can't describe. But the way it looks and sounds, it takes me back. And unfortunately, there is no raw clips of like game rips of this screen on YouTube or anywhere that I've tried looking. There's no HD quality I could find of this screen. This is the only video that showcases this screen that I'm talking about. Take a look. This stuff just doesn't exist anymore, man. We'll never have gaming like this ever again. It just doesn't exist.
You're not an ordinary fella.
So yet again, just one last reminder. If there's a DDR machine near you, that's close to you, go reach out to her. See if she's doing okay, hug her, and play her like it's the last time you ever will, because you truly never know when it will be the last time. I will miss this game. I don't know if I'll ever be in the presence of a Supernova machine again, but it was fun. Tired of losing things and people I care about, but that is the way life is.